Okay, I got a really interesting question from a friend of mine on video number 15, which was the one on epistemic humility. She asked me about the circle of competence, and the question was pretty interesting. If you're in your circle of competence and you're a beginner investor, or kind of an investor who's getting started, so you don't know much, how do you learn? How do you learn without stepping out of your circle of competence? And she's right. The question is, you can't. You have to actually be okay with mistakes, and you do have to step outside your circle of competence. And maybe that's how you figure out where that boundary is, actually. So I probably was a little bit rigid talking about how the circle of competence is something you always have to stay in and you can never set foot out of it. Really, kind of what I meant was, don't leap headlong out of your circle of competence. If you're going to step out of your circle of competence and make an investment based on maybe some company or industry you don't know super well, okay, keep that investment very, very small and continue to learn. Our guy Jim Cramer, who we did a video on him a little while ago, he has this expression, buy and homework, which is very, very useful, kind of a useful heuristic to think about. You're going to learn more, and having a few shares of a company on your brokerage statement, that's going to focus your attention, and it'll encourage you to continue to learn more and more. And maybe as you get more comfortable, okay, you can add to the position. Maybe you aren't going to get a chance to, but you start small and make sure that investment, which, okay, it's on the border or slightly out of your circle of competence, that's fine, but make sure that investment is small and it won't hurt you. And the main thing to remember is, don't leap headlong out of your circle of competence, and also know where the boundary is. I think half the battle is won if you are outside your circle of competence, but you're aware of that fact. The real mistakes are made when you overestimate the size of your circle of competence and you think you're inside it. So keep that in mind, and we'll leave it at that. But as always, thanks for watching, and I hope this is helpful.